morning or good afternoon. Greetings. That covers it all, no matter where you live. How's everybody today? Happy Wednesday. So just wait and see if somebody pops on. Hopefully, if not, I'll talk to myself. Great conversationalist. Not really. So today I thought I would show you the update on my EPP. Kind of slow going, but almost to a new color. Yay! And I'll show you how I'm doing the heart project, the Find a Heart project. And so I have one of those to just cut out from a spare block. And I'm working on the bug jar still. Oh, I had so much fun yesterday. Hi, Kim. How are you doing? Did you get some sleep last night? Feeling refreshed or no? So I'll show you my new applique. I've only ever done one applique project, ever. And it was Eleanor Burns' Quilt in a Day, Sunbonnet Sue, and Suspender Sam. But really, so she did it like Lori Holt does, with the interfacing, and you sew around and then you clip it and press it out and then press it on your block. I've never done applique like this. So this was new for me. Yesterday was fun because I'm like, okay, I'm going to do something fun. Not much, but I'm okay. Tornadoes and storms. Oh, that's not good. Is that a warning today, or is it it's just possible, or is it for real going to happen, or you don't know? You know what I'm trying to say? I know what I'm trying to say, but maybe I need more coffee. I guess I'm trying to say, are the conditions just right? Or are they saying, yes, is it just a watch? Or that's scary. Where I live, we don't get that much. To me, that's scary. I'd rather have a snowstorm. Do I have bread? Do I have milk? Do I have food? I'm good. Hi, Colleen. I've only been in one, and it was a hurricane. So I guess that's different, right? Winds and rain and whatever. And that was when we took a trip, of course, to Florida, to Myrtle Beach. Here we are on this trip in this high rise with a hurricane. We really didn't think that through. I was like totally a wreck. And people are out in the ocean, like, what are you people doing? Today it's all moved out. 1 to 3. 1 till 3. The watches in the morning. Gotcha. Yeah, scary though, right? I'd rather have the snow. Thanks. Not I. I'm kind of a wimp. Because those are all things you can't control, right? You just got to deal with it. So I commend anybody that lives in those areas, because I don't think I could do it. Oh, the quilt behind me. That's a Bonnie Hunter. It's called Emerald City. It's in one of her books. She did it in green. I, of course, did it in purple because I love purple. Um, but don't you love that quilt? It's huge too. And it's going to be, I got to quilt it yet, but it's going to be heavy, heavy, heavy. Because it's all strip pieced, right? On phone book paper is what I use when I can find a phone book. They're getting a little scarce. But I do still find them just smaller. You know how they used to be big. Now they're just smaller. So, and actually, the little heart I'm going to make for the Find a Heart project is leftover blocks from that. Look at, see? So I gotta find some cotton batting. I know I have some around here somewhere. I just haven't located it yet. I thought it was in this closet. It might be over in that closet. It's in here somewhere. You know how that goes. I should label everything, I guess, or have a roadmap. There's an idea. So these are from that, and they're just leftovers. So I'm gonna cut them out into a heart. See if I can make a heart. I don't know. We'll see. Fold it in half, right? Here we go. Kindergarten. I could do this with a rotary cutter with a jagged edge, but let's do it the hard way. Hi, Sylvia. How are you? Oh, this is hard. Okay, we're going to do this. Right. This is great for those spare blocks, that you don't know what to do with. Yeah, I think I would rather use the rotary cutter with the jagged edge, pinking, because I'm using pinking scissors. And of course, cutting two together probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, but So here's my little hearts. Now I'll just cut a piece of batting to put in there. See, not bad for not having done that in a while. This one's cute too. So just put them like this, right? Wrong sides together with the batting in there, and then a little piece of ribbon or something, and let the kids go wild with it. Sew some buttons on, or I don't know, whatever they want. So there's that. Done. So yesterday, let me see, catch up on the chat for a second. Catching up. Hi, Mary. How are you? Welcome. I haven't seen you here before. Or maybe you have been here and I don't remember. That could be too. But welcome. Either way. Happy Wednesday. You just got back from a retreat at Quilt. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I am her sister from another mother. You do know that, right? Just telling you. She doesn't know it, but I know it. How was the retreat? I got to hear all about it. Hey, Lisa. Welcome. How are you doing? Anyway, so remember Monday I started the I told you I didn't start it. I was going to start it. All the things from Lisa Capin, which is a step out of my normalcy, not an applicator per se. right? So it's all new to me. So I thought yesterday, I printed it all up, and I got my what is it? Heat and Bond light, right? I got my Heat and Bond light. And I thought I'm going to do this because there is one quilt I want to do, and it's called Garden Party by Lisa Hearn, I think. It's all flowers. So pretty. So pretty. Because in my bedroom I can put whatever, right? I can make it girly. Because my husband has the living room full of his heads and whatever mounts and stuff. So the bedroom is mine. And of course, the biggest piece in your bedroom is your bed, right? Um, so I really want to make that for my bed for the summertime, you know? It's all flowers and oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, Lisa Capin is the one I'm doing right now because that was a step. I'll show it to you in a second. It's a step into the world of doing applique. What is, I have to look at my phone to tell you. I'm going to tell you. I cannot remember her name. Why not? Anyways, talk amongst yourselves till I get it together. There it is. There it is. No, no, what are you doing? Garden Party by who's it by? No, why is it not telling me? It took me to Etsy. Anyways, I can show you the pattern. Can you see it? That might not be a good idea. Who wrote Garden Party? No, not the song. I don't know. Laura Heine. That's it. It just popped in my head. No help from Google. Thank you. Anyway, so I thought, okay, this time I'm going to show you my EPP project and you'll understand. Because it's usually, my theory is go big or go home, right? That's usually how it goes for me. So this time I thought, you know what? I'm going to start with a smaller project. So I can see if I like it. And if I mess that up, it's okay because I'm using scraps I had or, um, I didn't invest any money into it really, except for the heat and bond, which, a couple of bucks, right? So I thought, okay, I'll do this. I'll do this little, all the things by Lisa Capin. Is it Capin or Capin? I don't know. Quilts. It's because she has a little sew along going on right now. So this is as far as I got yesterday, but I was super excited. Super excited. Look. Isn't it cute? Now I haven't embellished it yet. Because I have to do a back stitch. Never done that either. I'm not an embroiderer. I can cross stitch. So there's a stem here, obviously. I'm going to put beads for the eyes. I got these little black beads. I thought, oh, those will look cute right there. And then a little straight here in his whiskers. We'll see. So I was super proud of myself. Okay, so I didn't mess it up too bad. Although To be frank and honest, I'm going to tell you. When I went to do this, when I did my first one, which was the flower, right? I did it on the back, like you're supposed to, on the back of the fabric with the heat and bond. And I got it all over my ironing board because I don't know, I overshot or something, and it was quite the mess. I'm going, oh no, maybe this isn't for me. And then I let it cool, right, and just took my hand over it, and the glue just kind of rolled right up. So I scripted it in my hand and said, okay, that's no problem. I got that. But I wanted to see exactly what it was all about. So smart to start small. Plus I can use scraps, right? So that was great. Turning it into an alphabet floor rug for my daughters. That's awesome. That's an awesome idea, Sylvia. I'm just going to do mine and hang it on my wall because it's the first one I've ever done. You know? But I am going to do that Laura Heine pattern for my bed. And my husband's going to like it. Or if not, he's going to pretend. I'm trying to get used to my new baby lock. Still loving my Janome. Oh, yeah, there is a difference between brands, isn't there? Thanks, Colleen. She posted it if you want to really see it. Click that link and it'll take you there. Yeah, how's the baby lock so far? Is it just the difference between the machines? Because there is a difference. Because I have many, all different brands. And I love all my machines. They're like my children. Hi, Melissa. How are you today? Yeah, post those links, girl. Okay, so this was smart to do the small project, right? Now I'm going to show you what probably wasn't so smart on my part. This is the go big, go home side of my brain, which is good. I'm glad you're good. Which is, I don't know, La Passion. La Passion. Does anybody know what that is? This is where I started. And it probably, I mean, it's okay. I've learned a lot already. But if you post that quilt, or if you look at that quilt, mine is scrappy because that's where I'm happy, right? And I'm very excited because I got this much more until I change colors. These are 1/4 inch. I hope I get it done before I die. But anyway, my thought was, if you Google that, you'll see all different colors and beautiful colors. But I went with scrappy for the fact that it takes so much yardage and it's so huge that if I run out of fabric, as long as I match the hue, it'll be all right, right? It'll be okay. So that's where we're at with that. That's why I went small with the applique, because I'm like, well, maybe I shouldn't do that again. Although it's not hard, it's just time consuming. And the rest with baby lock. How big is the throat on that, Lisa? Is it bigger? Thanks, Kim. Okay, Janine. Yeah, it is tiny. You're right. Quarter inch on the side. Thanks, Melissa. I think I learned it from Julie Thornton. She lives in Australia, and she's the one that started me on the whole YouTube thing because I was Googling EPP and her channel came up. So I went and viewed her channel. She is amazing. She is absolutely amazing. She did this whole quilt, the La Passion, or I don't know. She did that whole quilt. So I bought the pattern for that. Right now she's doing an underwater garden thing. And she's amazing. And she does quarter inch, 3/4 inch hexies. But she can do them. Lori's not that fast. It takes me a bit. But it's relaxing. So is it choppy? Is that what you're saying about your machine? Feels choppy? Vibrates. Throat space is huge. Don't remember how wide. A couple of quilters told me they often do a queen size, hence the purchase. Well, yeah, that's probably smart. I mean, go as big as you can, right? That's why my brother is here. My 9-inch, I think it's 8.5 throat space is here for the piecing because it used to be on my frame. But I got sick of the rolling. That's a workout. It really is. So on my frame is a 17-inch, which gives me about, with a quilt on it, it takes up a little space when you get going. So it gives me about 12. I can deal with that. But 4.5 inches when I had my brother 1500 on it, it's still better than trying to shove all that through a machine, and doing it that way. It's a little easier on your shoulders and your back or whatever, but you still have to roll every 4.5 inches. So, it was a gradual, okay, I outgrew that. Now I'm going to do this. But I still do quilts on here on my 1500. What kind of machine do I have upstairs? It's a Bailey. It's a Bailey. Not a lot of people have them. I know my quilt project, she had one because she told me one day when I was up there filming. Headed to the dollar store or the Dollar Tree for pool noodles. There you go. Yep. Yep. Either for the pool or for in here. Yep, they work. So sorry about that. Never heard of a Bailey. Yeah, Bailey Home Quilter. They are out of New York State. It's a gentleman and his son, and they make these quilter machines, and that's they're not fancy by any means. They're not really long arms. They're kind of mid arms. If you Google it, you'll see but they have the throat space, and I believe I believe that inside is, I believe inside is singer parts, if I'm not mistaken. So they're readily available, right? And they're very good about fixing or answering things over the phone, that kind of thing. Um, and they're much more affordable than your average long arm. So if you can't swing it, you know, I get it. I can't make that adjustment in my head that I could pay $20,000 for just to finish my quilts, right? If you're going to do it for a business, that's a different, totally different thing. But for me personally, this is just my personal opinion. I can't see spending that kind of money, right? Um, so I think my whole setup, which was it's a Proflex frame, which is very similar to the Gracie, the wooden Gracie, and probably that machine, 3,000 maybe 4,000, somewhere in there, not 20, right? Just my opinion. Just my opinion, because I do this for a hobby. I don't really do it for. Even try. I've tried to sell my quilts, not seriously, but posting them on Facebook or whatever. I need a home. I've sold a couple, but not enough to make it, you know, worth my while. So, anyway, that's my spiel on the quilting frame and machine thing. If you can afford it, great, go for it. But like I said, I can't do it. It doesn't make sense in there. So, hi Shirley, how are you? Yes, Tracy does EPP. Probably much better than me. Who's a beginner. And why I started so small? I have no idea. Probably because Julie Thornton was doing so small. I thought, oh, okay. Because I don't buy the pre-made papers or the pre-made cards either. I cut my own because I wasn't spending that kind of money. Because what if I don't like it? Well, I do like it. Um, it's nice to sit on the porch and do it, right? So I got this. It cuts my little thingamadings for me. My papers, or actually, it's cardboard. So if I get junk mail, guess where it goes? Those cardboard circulars right here. At Christmas time, after Christmas, I bought a lot of boxes of Christmas cards. You know how they have them in the box, and um, they were dirt cheap because they were on clearance at the dollar store or Family Dollar or whatever. And I bought a bunch of them, and that's what I did with them is use this to cut them up, which works really well. And it's thicker than paper, but not so thick that it can't do it. And I think this is like $20 on Amazon. It's a Fiskars. But yeah. And this is a good stress reliever. As long as you don't have hand trouble, to cut this. You know how you do this when you're stressed. Here you go. No, just kidding. But really. Oh, okay. Got to go back to work. Have a great day. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Janine, thank you very much. Nerf and squirt guns. Yeah, we have those too. Reuse the mailer things, right? Exactly. I get things all the time for my vehicle, you know. Nope, sorry, cut you up. My daughter cut all her hexies on her circuit. I don't have a circuit. I think they're great. And I watch Melissa, with hers. You have a circuit, right? You don't have the brother. You have the circuit. I'm pretty sure. I could almost bet the farm I don't have on it. Anyway, um, I don't. That's another thing that I think is cool, but not yet because I can still, I don't have dexterity issues yet. Knock on wood. It's probably coming. Just a matter of time. Then I'll have to invest. But for now, I'm good. So, let's do a couple of hexies. Hi, Teresa Louise. So I do mine. I don't know. I took this tip from Julie Thornton. When I based mine, I do them in a different color. The thread. This is red. And in case you can't see it, I based them in red so that when I take the cardboard out, I can see the red because I'm using like a light gray to sew all these together because they're all different, So I can take those stitches out. I'll show you the back. It's kind of a hot mess, but who's going to see the back, right? So this row I haven't taken out yet. This row I took out, but the yellow and the green I haven't taken out yet. And they're fun to pop out too. But I don't reuse them because I'm using those mailers and cards. Oh, a cricket. Sorry. I apologize. I correct myself. It's a cricket, not a circuit. I had to see right. Sorry. My bad. Oh. Thank you, Shirley. I hope to have it done before I die because it's huge. It's like 90 inches square or something. I would love to get it done and enter it at the county fair or something just for people to see, I'm not going to quilt it either. Mm-mm. I'm too much of a novice to do that. Um, I can do a good meander. That's about it. I'm going to have somebody who knows what they're doing quilt this. What am I looking at chat on? My computer? You just want me to look good. Thank you. That's okay. Is a circuit the same thing? Or is that paper? I don't know. I don't know a lot about those things. You punch a little hole in the center of the papers, they come out easier to remove. Yeah, these pop right out though with my seam ripper. Something else you can use the jack for. Just, I take out those basting stitches and pop them right out. How do you like the sound effects? Thank you, Teresa. That is a Bonnie Hunter quilt. It's Emerald City, which is in one of her books. She did it in green. That's going to be fun to quilt too. Heavy. Yep. Join me on that Facebook group. It's kind of quiet lately, but my sister is posting a lot of links or a lot of her stuff because she's ahead of me. We're supposed to be doing this together, but Um, she's doing Farm Girl Vintage too. So she has a lot of blocks that she's been posting lately, and they're really cute, really really cute. Um, Fisker's extra large 2-inch punch. Mine's the mine's the smaller one, I think, because it's 1/4 inch. Emerald City. Yes, very good. Thank you. You're so good, Colleen. Keep me keep me on my toes. Keep me on my toes. Oh, and then this morning I'm watching Pat Sloan, right? And she started another summer so long. It's 1 block a week. Like, I could do that. No problem. Oh, okay. Thank you, Colleen. Um, so she's starting a summer camp, and I have scraps, so I'm not investing any money into anything. But I could do 1 block a week. Yeah. So I'm gonna start that today. And if you go check it out, check out her channel, check out her sew along. The 1 block, she made like 6 different ways you could do it, right? It was very cool. And I'm one of those people who gets bored. So I like to have options and change it up a little. I admire those who can do a quote from start to finish and not do anything else. I commend you. I am the total opposite. Yeah, Melissa said, whenever I see Farm Girl vintage blocks, I think of Wendy Stroud. Yes, Gypsy Woman. Yeah, yeah. Her blocks are amazing, and I think she irons all her seams open, which I am in awe of. In awe. Okay, Sylvia. Um, Hi, Kathy. How you doing? Lori said, check out. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. It's fun on there, actually, because I go on there in the morning. Of course, I'm on the East Coast with her. So she comes on at like 7:15. I've already been up for at least 4 hours, maybe 5. I'll sit down, have a cup of coffee, listen to her, um, listen to what she has to say for the day. She's one of my quote heroes, um, along with Bonnie Hunter. And sometimes I do the so longs, but a lot of times I just cheer from the bleacher seats for people. But the chat in there is great. People are so friendly and so nice. Oh, I'm good, Kathy. I'm good. So yeah, let's do a couple of hexies or something. Sitting here, talk away, talk away. So I just learned this by watching Julie Thornton, who lives in Australia and has an English accent. At least that's how it sounded to me. So I asked her, and sure enough, she was really from England. I said, "Oh, I can hear that. I love me a good accent." That's why I want to hear Sylvia. It's just a thing. It's one of my things, you know. This is just yucky thread. It's actually a serger thread that I'm using because there's a lot of it. And I don't use my serger much anymore at all. Um, Although Now that I say that, I did see a video the other day, and I'm going to try it out. They were doing Franken batting, just pieces of batting, and they surged it together, right? And then they just pulled it apart a little bit, gave it a good tug, and it lined up perfect. That was using 3 threads. So the 2 ends, if you have a 4, it'd be the 2 ends and the needle. I said, I got to try that. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Good afternoon. Well, here I am in the flesh and blood. No, thanks for stopping in. But I really got to try that. I want to see if it works. I'm sure it works. I'm sure. But I usually don't believe it till I try it because some things work for some people and some things don't. So we'll see. And I hardly ever use my serger anymore. Used to use it all the time when I was doing the seamstress thing, right? But now, hardly at all. I think the last time I used it, I was making dog hankies. So I use the tight stitch. The tight stitch, and did around the hanky so it wouldn't ravel or anything. Cover stitch, I think they call it. I don't know. Rolled hem stitch. That's it. Yep. So that was the last time I used it, and it's sitting over there collecting dust, which is sad. But I don't really like to make clothes anymore. Not when you can get them. I think it's more expensive actually, unless you want something special. Because I was going to make the girls like red, white, and blue dresses for Flag Day. And I went to Joann's without my coupon or my cell phone. And I said, no, not getting it today because I was going to buy, patriotic fabric and just make sundresses. Like an hour, right? Very simple, just for at least my younger granddaughters would love it. I'm not sure if my 11-year-old would like it, but the younger girls would love it to wear to school on Flag Day, which I think is June 14th or something. But I'm not paying that kind of money. So I got to have a coupon. Yeah. I used to use the zigzag stitch too, Lisa. But when I saw that, I was like, huh, I wonder if it really works. So I'm going to try it. Just because I do have a serger that is collecting dust. Thought I'd give it a go. We'll see. Now this is a hot mess. I need that wax. Yeah, that's great, Sylvia. That's wonderful. Are you going to be able to go? You didn't go live today, did you? Is your 24 hours up yet? Patriotic placemats. Yeah, you're doing those for Courtney, right? Yeah, I really need wax. Of course, if I used a better thread, maybe it wouldn't be so bad, but you know. What works, the serger or the zigzag? I know the zigzag works. I just thought it was kind of neat. And maybe I'll use it once in a while. It's sad to let it sit there and just stare at me, you know. I feel bad. Hi, Ingrid. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I was eating lunch and checking in. All right. See, I haven't done these in so long. Probably a couple of weeks. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Oh, I almost got my bug jars done too. Well, they all have their corners. So now just putting the top part on. See there? So who needs fabric? Yeah, the bug jars are fun. I have to admit. I have to admit, Ingrid, they are fun. Because I never sew with that kind of fabric, hardly at all. I bought stuff from the thrift shops to use in quilts. So have I. Shirts. Yep. Me too. I'm right there with you. Shirts, sheets, doesn't bother me in the least. Not fabric. I, I'm not like that at all. You do what you can afford to keep yourself doing what you can do, right? What makes you happy. Thanks, Ingrid. That's a bounty hunter. That's a bounty hunter. If you scroll up, I think Colleen posted the link for it. It's in a book. Uh, string, string, string quilts or something. I should look this stuff up before I hang these up like every week. These are just tops. They're waiting to be quilted, but I hang them up for something to look at. I just keep rotating. A little decor. This is probably one of my favorites though because it's purple and I like purple. Um, you know, yep. Melissa shops at the thrift store. Hello. How are you, LD Stanley? Never know if I should call you by your real name or your screen name, you know. Yeah, I think you get great stuff. I uh I shop garage sales too, you know, especially, men's shirts because they're big. 100% cotton, yeah, good. When you're doing stuff like this, right? Oh, okay, Lois. I am well, very well. Very well today. You know the cows across the street, they're having babies left and right. Calves. Yesterday I saw born. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Coming to a plate near you. It's true. Sad, but true. They're beef cattle. I tend to think when he comes to put them on the trailer that he's just taking them over to the next road. Because I watch them all year long, out my window because I can see them, and they're quite fascinating actually. They're a very smart animal. Them and pigs. Anyway, that's my little thought on the cows. They're so cute when they're born. I watch them and I'm like, come on, baby. I'm over here rooting for them. Get up, get up. And it takes them a while, you know, get up. Oh, Ellen, that reminds me. I was watching her live yesterday and she was talking about those markers. Well, it just so happens that I have a package of those markers because the kids, during the pandemic, the kids did drive-through graduation when my granddaughter graduated from kindergarten because they weren't going to school then, right? They are now, but back then, and that does work. I tried it. See, she helped me out. I'm like, oh, now I can mark my quilts, right? Sometimes you just need a line, especially when you're doing feathers or something. My feathers are, well, they need help, but once you wash it, it's fine. Right, Melissa? Right. You finished your Lori Holt block of the month using fleece and twisted ribbon fleece too. Wow, I'd love to see that. Do you have pictures of that, Sylvia? I would love to see that. I like to look at other people's stuff because it gives me ideas. Like I need something else to do, but there's that. So, is everybody sewing today or just chilling out? Okay, thank you, Sylvia. Put it on my Facebook. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I want to see it. So I'm so excited I'll be to a different color. Woohoo! I have a little celebration when I get to a different color. Most people's feathers need help. Yeah. Right there with you. Right there with you. The speed thing is my thing. It depends. If I'm on my frame, it's different. It's a totally different muscle memory. I don't know why I do that to myself, but I think it's a good challenge. I like a good challenge. I like a good challenge. The frame is way different than doing it on a sit down. You're binding a quilt and listening. Shirley is binding a quilt and listening. I'll be sewing later. Right now, I'm just drinking coffee. Well, yeah, because it's only what? Not even 9 o'clock there, right? Teresa? Working, sewing, waiting. Oh, waiting for the tow truck to come. Oh, well, that's not good. Uh, yeah, what happened to your car or vehicle? Is it a truck? Lois, I ran over something in the road and not sure, but the back two tires are now flat. Sorry about that, Lois. Mine's in the garage too, right now. But try not to think about it. This morning I learned how to add a subscribe button to my video and how to add cards. And there was something else. Where did you learn all that? You need to show me where. Tags. Almost 9 a.m. Got up about 45 minutes ago. Slept in today. You must feel all refreshed, right? All ready to start your day. I wish I could sleep. You learned it on YouTube? Hi, Stephanie. How are you doing? And she learns like a sponge. Colleen is the Google queen, and she learns like a sponge. True. Fact. And she does it quick, too. You just need something. You just tell her to do something or ask her to do something, and boom, it's there. She's amazing. Thanks, Brenda. The purple quilt. Bonnie Hunter. Emerald City. Mine's going to be, I don't know, the Purple City? Amethyst? I don't know. I don't name them. I just make them and put their original on there, sign it, and be done with it. Thank you all for appreciating me. We do appreciate you. I appreciate all of you guys. I've learned so much in the last, what? How long have I been doing this? 2 months? No. Maybe. 2 months, maybe? Because it's not easy. She is very fast. She's like Lightning McQueen or something. And it's not the easiest thing in the world to learn because you have to learn to sew and talk, right? I don't talk when I sew usually. There's nobody to talk to usually. I'm in here by myself, unless the kids are in here, but then you have to learn all of this and look at that and get in there. I'm a hurting puppy. Oh no. Waiting for the meds to kick in. Too much longer. Yeah, I saw your quilts. I commented. The second one, if you're not subscribed to Teresa Louise's Facebook, you need to. Just saying. That second one, I loved the border. Oh, I love the two blocks together because it made a secondary design. I like that. But the border, I was like, I've never seen a border like that. Are you leaning over when you're long arming? I have to sit when I long arm, and I have mine jacked up a little, as high as it'll go. But that's because I don't know, a telephone pole. No, not really. 6 foot tall. Yeah, so you need a masseuse. You need a masseuse, Teresa. Another one. Yep, there you go. If you're not in Teresa's Facebook group, join it. Check out that second one, that second quilt. Like it. I'll take more pictures. You should. You should. I like the first one, but the second one really drew me in. Just because I think those two blocks work really well together and the border. How are you quilting it? Do tell. One inquiring minds want to know. I'm always the nosy one. I want to know. Tell me. Hi, Brenda. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's from leaning over. We did raise up the table, so hopefully it helps. I hope so. Yeah, that leaning over stuff. Uh-huh. I know. The world is not made for tall people, I guess. And you're not that tall. I mean, you're tall, but not like me. You sent me an email. Okie doke. Okay, got it. I'll check it. Right now, I turned my phone off because it was blowing up. People always call. Do they not know I am on a live? What is wrong with them? Just kidding. It's probably your car warranty is up. Well, yeah, it's up all right. You're 5'5". So that's like average, right? I think. Maybe have to mine. I had to have my husband make um little steps because even raised up, it wasn't high enough. Kind of like Eric did, Eric Oda. I think he raised his too. Lori, give me their numbers. I'll explain it to them. And it's rude of them to interrupt your life. I agree. How dare they? You're shorty. You're only 5 foot. Aw, I'd sell you a few inches. It's not fun. The world isn't made for 6 foot tall women. And my size shoe is never, ever on the clearance rack. Ever. It just never is. Because I have an 11. Yep. Yep. Never on there. Which irks me. I always have to pay full price. You're right, Sylvia. It's probably not made for you either, the world. Everything's short for me. And it's probably too long for you, right? I did find out, I figured this out a couple of years ago, that if I buy regular length jeans, I can rule them twice and they're like capris. That's awesome. But no. Yeah, bed risers might help. My husband just made it out of wood, you know. He just made a long, well, as long as your frame is, and he made it a little longer and about like that. That's what I needed. Do you have a shop? Do you have to shop at the drag queen stores? No, Melissa, no. No, I don't. I tell you though, when I was growing up, it was rough. It was rough. Because back then, you know, they didn't have the tall section, right? So what are my choices? Guys' clothes, guys' pants. I could wear women's shirts, but my inseam is a 36, right? So, but back then, and there was none of that. I was taking pants and sewing stuff on the bottom, because I really didn't want to buy guys' pants because they don't fit right. Guys are right. Women are more, you know. So, but that's what I used to do. Thank goodness they realized, oh my gosh, women are taller. We're not. Yeah, 2x4s. Mm-hmm. Or he might have done 2x6s left over from when he built the deck. I'm pretty sure. But either or would work. Yeah, not made for 5-foot women either. Been 5'5" since I was 13. Yeah. And now I'm 5'4". Yeah, they say that happens. I've been this height since I was 13. You don't think I got ridiculed? Oh. How's the weather up there? Amazon women. Yeah. Sadly, bed risers may change. Cheaper these days. Yeah. Yep. Mom and Pop. Check them out. You're 4'11"? Hardly ever buy shoes because they always put size 5 on the top shelf. Why? See, that's crazy to me. And large shoes on the bottom, I've never noticed that. But you're right. Now that I think about it, because it would go like 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that's silly. I wear 9, and my size is always on the floor. Yeah. Yeah, now that I think about it, that is true. I've never thought about that. See? Learn something new every day. Surely, I understand completely. I wind up buying kids' shoe sizes a lot, especially in sneakers. Yeah, I bet. Are they cheaper, Kim? They should be. Uh-huh. Dinner's here. Gotta go. XX bangers and mash. Is that burgers? I don't know. Bye, Sylvia. I can't wait to see that picture. My mom's feet were so small, she would buy window samples back in the day. She was barely 5 foot. Yeah. Yeah, back in the day, right? When they would put them in the window. I remember. Not always cheaper. Yeah, that's not right. They they should cost less to make, right? Less materials. I guess they don't pass that on. They just thank you. Lynn, what is it? I don't know. I'm thinking it's mashed potatoes and what? Do tell. Need to learn 2 things today. Sausage and mashed potatoes. Oh, I would have never thought that. Sausages. Got it. See? There's 2 things today. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. And why do you drive on a parkway and park in a driveway? Sorry, I will stop ranting. LOL. Well, surely. I don't have answers to these questions. You are making me laugh, though. Oh. Yeah, sometimes the world don't make sense, right? A lot of times the world don't make sense. Oh boy. With mushy peas, I used to get in trouble for mashing my peas and mixing into my taters. And how slow is slow anyway, Shirley? Surely they can thank you for the PSAs today. Correct. You guys are funny. What do you add to instant water? If you can block users, yeah. Should I read that? In case you're listening and not reading, I will read it to you. Colleen posts PSA number 1. Please don't share personal contact info, email, phone, address, etc. Be cautious about sharing personal info in a live chat. Keep comments positive and respectful. Yes, please. Thank you. I do take criticism, but you got to be tactful about it. PSA number 2, you can block users from the chat that make you and others feel uncomfortable. Click the 3 dots and their name and block. Keep the comments positive and respectful. Yes, and don't forget to thumbs up and like. That lets YouTube know that a few people may watch this video. Oh, bangers, because it sounds like that's the sound they make when they're cooking. Okay, all right, this is making sense to me. It's a popping sound. Mash is mashed potatoes with gravy and usually served with peas or cabbage. Interesting. Hi, Kelly. Kelly's here. How are you, Kelly? Everybody's saying hello to Kelly. That is not a comment to me. I will keep going. TC, well done, Lori. For what? Oh, reading your PSAs? I think they're important. And some people are listening because they said they were. I've already read that today. Thumbs up, quilters. Show some love, Lisa said. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Everybody's just saying hi. Teresa's talking to Shirley, and we'll keep going. I want fried orca and mashed taters now. Mm. Mm-hmm. How do you like that? All right. Kindness does matter. Absolutely. In this crazy world we live in my opinion. And I am the expert of my opinion. Kidding. All right. What did I do with my needle? Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Lori, have you ever had fried or no? No, I have not. I have not, Melissa. I do know it's like a leaf, right? And they have to clean it because it gets like dirt in it or whatever. That's what you're talking about, right? It's like a leafy thing. I don't even know if I can get it around here. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I had breakfast about an hour ago. It's 9:17 a.m. for me. That's Kelly. Okay, so you're like 3 hours behind me. Yummy soft okra. Okra is pods. Okay. Frozen breaded okra in the grocery. I'm gonna have to look for that. I'd try it. I'd try anything once. Lynn said, not for me. Okra. Fresh is better. Yeah, where do you get it though? Farm stand, or they sell it in the produce, right? Fresh. I'm gonna have to look. Of course, I probably have to go to Wegmans because they have a lot more variety than say other grocery stores around here. It's gross. Teresa does not like the okra. Do you like asparagus? Who likes asparagus? That just came in season because that's the first thing in Western New York. I grow it in the yard. I hate it any other way than fried. Okay. Back. That was delicious. Good. Glad you enjoyed. You got a full belly now. I love asparagus too. A little butter. Mm. Can't get my kids to try it. My grandkids, they won't bite. I even tried cheese, you know. Sometimes you can get them to go with it with a little melted cheese on it. Mm-mm. My husband and I love it. We had fresh asparagus last night. We grilled it. Oh, but that was amazing too. Yeah, I do those grill packets a lot, you know, where you just make out of aluminum foil and put all that stuff in there and some butter and spices or whatever. Throw it on the grill. Amazing. Um, Shirley's in Canada as well. 10:20 here in Alberta. My husband watches a lot of shows from up there. He was watching, I don't know, the fishing stuff. I have no idea. I don't watch it. I'm on YouTube with my earphones in. Hmm. Oh yes, I love asparagus. Wish I had enough space to grow it. It's such a short season. It is too. It's like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe, and then it gets put it right on the grill. I'm gonna try that. Be right back. More coffee. All right. I love both fresh asparagus and green beans, Kathy says. Kelly said, calling North American time zones are the same whether you're in Canada or the US. Okay. But you're west, right? What time did you say it was? I know like Tracy is the same time as me because she's north. Yep, west. Yeah. Did pay attention a little in geography class. Little. Who else has asparagus? Wee. Okay. Gotcha, Kelly. Now I know. Asparagus is especially good when wrapped in bacon and roasted. Absolutely, Elisa. Everything is better with bacon, right? In my house, that's a food group, and I'm not kidding. Bacon, I mean, not asparagus. Bacon is good in or on almost anything. Correct. I agree. But you have pigs, right, Melissa? Don't you? I don't. I should, but I don't. Oh boy. Well, I got like three more sewn together while I'm sitting here. Too bad it doesn't work here. Hmm. Bacon is a food group. Never known otherwise, right? It's true. I might go live later designing quilt pattern for the for that quilt. So you might go live later and show us? Is that what you're saying, Teresa? Toss fresh asparagus with olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Yum. Roast on a cookie sheet and then sprinkle over with Parmesan cheese when it comes out of the oven. Yum. Can you tell we're getting hungry here on the East Coast? It's all about food now. I had heart-shaped chocolate-covered bacon. It was just okay. Really? I think the salty of the bacon and the sweet of the chocolate be a nice combination. Kim, there used to be a shop in Denver that sold all kinds of peanut butter sandwiches. My favorite was peanut butter and bacon. It was delicious. I bet it was. I bet it was. Pineapple for dessert. Mmm. Yum, Sylvia. Is it fresh pineapple? Because fresh is way better than canned, in my opinion. I just had a brinky, scrambled eggs, sausage, and salsa. Oh, that sounds good too. Lynn, it's a secret. She won't tell how she knows. No, I'm just kidding. She's good. She's good. No, out of the tin. Um, do you like it fresh, Sylvia? Or can't you get it fresh? I also like peanut butter, bacon, and sliced avocado. I've never had avocados either, to tell you the truth. Uh, Lynn, she has cheat sheets. I wasn't going to tell her. I was going to let her think that Colleen is fab. No, she does have cheat sheets. She has everything on copy and paste. See, she just gave it up. Yes, love it anyway. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Lisa says, I know, right, Lynn? Can't keep track of myself, let alone the tube, the YouTube. Colleen, isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Made from love. Yes. Are we singing this? That's a song, isn't it? I'm not singing. I was told I have a shower voice, and I believe it. Mm-mm. And this concludes the Quilty Creator but bonus link. Thank you, ma'am. No, I appreciate all you guys. I really do. Now another song in my head. Right? Stevie Wonder. See? Back in my head now. Thank you. Yep, we'll be all singing that all day long. All day long. I will see you later. I'm going back to bed. Okay, Melissa, take care. I'm going to get off here shortly anyway. Feel better. Song to add the voices. Yeah. It's better image from the last one. Won the RoboVac. Yes, you did. You did win the RoboVac. That is very interesting to me. I don't have a lot of carpets, but I wonder if it works on hardwood floors. Melissa saying goodbye. Take it easy, Melissa. Everybody saying goodbye to her. I need to go too. Running errands with hubby shortly. Okay, Kelly, thanks for stopping by. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up too. I did get some done. Some done while I was sitting here, right? See y'all around on the YouTube. I was just about to ask that, Lori. Yeah, right there. I might as well share as long as I'm sharing. Well, yeah. I listened to ZZ Top yesterday while quilting. I bet that's a good rhythm. Lori, are you on Facebook? Yeah, quilting with friends. On my regular Facebook too. But if you go on that one, I'll let you in on my other one too. Bye, Brenda. Thanks for stopping by. Teresa, have a great day. I'll check you out later. If you go live. They're all leaving, Jessica. We're wrapping up. You're late. I'll call you in a bit. Bye, everyone. Have a great day. You're welcome. Thanks. I did get a few done. Yay. Um, I knew you need to go to the post office. I have several things needing mailing. Thanks for being here. Enjoyed your live. Thanks for being here too. I enjoyed you having, contributing. I'm at work. Oh, sorry, we're all jumping ship. That's my daughter, in case you didn't know. Um, so, all right, well, call me on your next break, okay? Jessica? Bye, everyone. Take care. Thanks, Lori, for. Yeah, it was great. I love it. Thank you. I'd like to thank my moderators. They're great. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Take care, and kindness matters. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.